This video will demonstrate 4 different flexibility assessments. Prior to assessing flexibility, it is important to warm up for a period of 5 to 10 minutes, light to moderate intensity to prevent injury. We will begin with the YMCA sit and reach test. This test is appropriate for measuring hamstring and lower back flexibility. You will need to remove your shoes and place a yardstick on the floor perpendicular to the test subject. Place a strip of tape at the 15-inch mark. Place feet at the edge of the tape 10 to 12 inches apart. As you reach forward, the fingers must remain in contact with the yardstick. Exhale and hold for 2 seconds. Repeat the assessment and take the better of the 2 scores. Be sure your knees are not bent as you reach forward. This test is measured in inches. I scored 17 inches, and given the fact that I am 21 years old, ranks me in the average category. Next, we'll be doing the Canadian Shrug forward flexion protocol. For this protocol, you'll need to remove your shoes and sit flat with no bend in the knees. Your feet should be flat against the box. As you reach forward, exhale and hold for 2 seconds before slowly getting out of the movement. It is important that you do not lead with one hand, and this assessment is scored in centimeters. Repeat the assessment and your best score is recorded and categorized. Remember to subtract 3 centimeters from your best score to determine what flexibility category you fall under. After subtracting 3 centimeters, I scored 22.5 centimeters on my flexibility. This ranks me in the needs improvement category. Next, we'll be doing the chair sit and reach test. This test is appropriate for measuring lower back and hamstring flexibility in disabled, sedentary, or older adults. For this test, you'll need to place a chair approximately 17 inches in height against the wall. You will sit on the edge of the chair and extend one leg. The extended leg will be dorsiflexed and the untested leg will be flat on the floor. You will need an assistant to place a roller parallel to the extended leg beginning at the toes. If you do not reach your toes, this will result in a negative score. Anything past the toe is a positive score. Reach forward with one hand directly on top of the other. It is important that you do not lead with one hand. Exhale, hold for 2 seconds, then switch sides and repeat the assessment. Next, we'll be measuring hip flexibility using the Thomas test. You'll begin by laying down in the supine position. Be sure you are lying completely flat. You will bring one leg to your chest using both arms while trying to keep the opposite leg in constant contact with the floor. Hold this position for 2 seconds before slowly releasing back to the starting position. Switch sides and repeat the assessment. If the extended hip rises up off the floor while one leg is being brought to the chest, that hip is considered inflexible. If the hip remains in constant contact with the floor, the hip is considered flexible.